Stacy, get out of there. Somebody here? Hello? 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 Somebody living in there. I'm gonna mess with their things. Hello? 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 There's somebody living in here for sure. Yeah. Hello? Yeah, there's some. I'm not going to go through their tent, but there's somebody living in there. They're not there now. Okay. So that mess is right behind the RV storage, right off the railroad tracks. So if you come down 22nd and you stop at 22nd and the railroad tracks, walk down the railroad tracks and you'll run into all that mess. It's between the RV storage. You saw the chain link fence there, right here, and the railroad tracks here in Oceano. It's a shame that people can't just take their trash out. I mean, you know what? Honest to God, I think most of the neighbors wouldn't mind so much if they're camping over here where they are. It's just the mess that they make. They don't bring it out. They don't take all the garbage out of there, and it just rots. And there's so many areas that there's 2 or 3 feet of garbage, literally. You just can't see it because over the years, plants overgrow it. But when you start going down, you dig 1 foot in the soil, you're just going to hit a bunch of trash. I'm not even kidding you. Look at this poor farmer. He has to deal with all this crap in his field, all that pipes. You see all the garbage they bring out here. Okay, it's everywhere. So the poor farmer, he has to deal with all this crap. They used to set up right over here. I remember before he started grading this. Before, there used to be, when I first moved here in 2014, there's a gigantic homeless camp. There's multiple people living there. They had lived there for a couple years. They had walls up and everything, wooden walls, like it was their property. They eventually got them out of there. That was just literally right here. You couldn't see it because there was a lot of bushes and overgrown stuff over there, but it has gotten better. Oceano has gotten better with the dumping and homeless problem. It has improved, but not enough. I mean, this is constantly propping up And I keep on insisting that the county and the sheriff's office come down here on foot once a week. It doesn't take more than 20 or 30 minutes just to do this section here. It'll probably take them a couple hours once a week. Make sure nobody's building a house out here. I don't know how many times people have built wooden structures and they've lived out here for a couple years before anybody discovered them. And then it costs thousands and thousands of dollars to remediate that property and take all the trash out. Not to mention all the chemicals and stuff that they've put in the creek bed and all the other crap that they pull out here. So, as you can see, this is a beautiful walk. I don't know why people don't take this walk this time of year. You see all the beautiful flowers. Just amazing. So this is right out our back door here in Oceano, along the Oro Grande Creek bed on the levee, the east side of the levee. And so if you want to take this walk, go ahead and take it. You're going to see these beautiful flowers. And if you don't go over there where I went, you won't see any of that trash. Out of sight, out of mind, right? That's how the county's been working this issue. So I wish they would just come down here and help these people find somewhere to set up their tent. It'd be more productive just to let them set up their tent, you know, on the state beach for free and go out there and provide them services instead of them coming over here and destroying the nature preserve and private property. I mean, a lot of them are, you know, they're patients. They're drug addicted people that have impulse control issues, and we need to help them. And plus, you know what? Let me tell you something. To be homeless and to live in this creek bed, you can get MRSA. There's poison ivy. There's poisonous creatures in the. You can get bitten by a snake. Oh, I see somebody down there. I see a new camp. Clarky spotted it. Boy, what a good eye. They're down there. You see? I don't miss anything. There's somebody down there. Look at the duck. You see the duck down there? It's kind of cute. Let's go down there and take a look at the duck. But, you know, somebody's had something hanging from the tree over there. I don't think I'm going to go down there. I'll hit that place tomorrow. I got better things to do. But, yeah, if you see this, we have a beautiful walk here. And if they would just mitigate this before it becomes a huge hassle. And again, most of the people here in our community, look how beautiful this is. Most of the people here in our community, they're concerned about the homeless people. They can get injured down here. And look at this beautiful wildlife that they could destroy with all these chemicals. Look at this beautiful duck. This is just right down here on the levee. You can see all this nature. But yeah, the homeless people, they can get injured down here. They can get bitten by insects and the poison ivy and all the MRSA and all the other crap that they can get down here. It's not healthy for them. It's better I don't understand why we can't just allow them to camp for free in the state park on the beach. It's $10 a night. Just waive the fee. Have somebody go out there and manage it once a night. And you know what? I'll tell you what, you'd save so much more money, and these folks would be so much more happier. They'll feel like they're wanted and they belong to our community because they have a place to set up their tent that's safe, and the state parks patrols it. I mean, out here, the state parks does not patrol this area. I've told you many times before, it's like Lord of the Flies. There's factions out here. People steal things from other people's camps, or they destroy them. And so it's really not a good environment out here socially. Over there on the beach, they're not out of sight, out of mind. They belong here. They have a space to set up their things. And I mean, who wouldn't want to camp out on the beach every night? They're not burning tree branches here and compromising the nature and the beavers and the deer and everything that's out here. And go out here, and then they can come out here and have a nice nature walk. And there's a sand truck right there going to the Guyton's property. They have a sand plant over there. That's the dump truck. Let's see. I'll go right through here. I think you'll be able to see him through there. Yeah, he's coming. Oh no. That barn's in the way. So, yeah, look how beautiful this is. And listen to the birds. I'm going to shut my mouth so you can just hear nature. So there is somebody set up on the creek bed again. The sheriffs will have to come out here and take a look at it. I'll just contact him and take a look at that video. So they can go down there and make certain that those people are on a list to get some housing and they know they're out there just in case they're looking for one of them. And this is good intel for the sheriff's office to keep tabs on these people that are out here without housing and without proper guidance. There's another trail that goes across the creek bed there. Yeah, some of these folks just need some proper guidance and some resources and a space to set up their things. We'll have to check that out too. Just make it too easy for you, don't they? So that's all, folks. I'm going to make this short. I already made a video doing a second pass by. We'll post that first video on there. You can, when you come out here, you can actually get down in the creek bed and take a look at it. Yeah. There's a couple places out there you can do that.